After 3 years of dating, 2 kids later, Brown Mauzo and Vera Sidika announced their breakup. These two were committed to peaceful co-parenting. Vera Sidika insisted that she will never deny their kids their father, and we've seen these two together in parties, in birthday parties, in just being in each other's lives, through friends here and there. But these two have gone their separate ways. The reason for their breakup has not been well known until the other day when Vera Sidika did an interview.
Why are you so comfortable saying it? Like, I know that I'm not saying you should be depressed about saying so sad about, but you're so happy being divorced.
Because let me tell you one thing, there's some marriages which are really good for you. I was saying my divorce party was trending everywhere, including Nigeria. I saw it on Instablog Niger.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it's something that, like you said, it's not a norm in our culture in Africa. People don't do divorce parties because it's nothing to celebrate about. But I feel like it depends on how the marriage was. If you had a beautiful marriage and you just decided that it's not working for one reason or the other, then you go on separate ways. But sometimes if your marriage got to a point where it was too toxic and really, really bad, to a point where, like, when you're out of it, you feel like you're really saving yourself and your children, you're gonna celebrate. You'll be like, I am out of prison. It's like you'll just feel happy because you feel like now you're free to be yourself. Now you're your true self. You're happy, and you don't have someone who's bringing a lot of negative energy into your life, who's creating a toxic environment for your kids. Because remember, as a mom, if you're not happy, your kids will not be happy because it will show. And that's not an environment you want to expose your kids to. You want your kids to be in a happy home. I would rather be a single mom, but my babies are happy. They see me, they're happy. I just want that energy. So if it's toxic and you feel like it's draining you and bringing you down, then that's the point you walk out, and you just feel happy. And for me, it was just a way of just celebrating freedom of choosing me and just being myself. And I feel like it's something that, because actually it does help. Yeah. When you do it, you just feel, oh my God, it's kind of like therapy.
Yeah. So Vera is being very vague because you've loosely used the word negative energy and toxicity. Do you want to go into more details into what this toxicity is?
Oh my God.
Yes. Because I feel like these are words that people just throw around. I mean, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to get to your head.
Okay, what I mean is this point where my relationship or marriage could be toxic because there's a lot of emotional abuse, and then there's points where it could be domestic abuse, and then there's points where it could even be both.
Is that your kiss?
Sorry?
Is that your kiss?
Yes.
Let's move on.
Yeah. So, what would you not do a divorce party?
Girl, cheers.
Cheers. Divorce party part 2, Lagos.
Let's go.
So guys, I feel that part of the responsibility an influencer, a celebrity needs to come with is an acting. When we saw these two together, no one felt that they are going to go on a divorce. They were always together, they were always playing, they're always loving each other. So it was a shock for many that they are going their separate ways. And right now, it's even a huger shock when we realize that there was some form of abuse in their relationship, that there was an emotional abuse, there was a physical abuse. We saw Brown Mauzo for a long time mourning on social media, guys. So this is the same human being who was abusing Vera Sidika, guys. So we'll be keen to see what Brown Mauzo is going to say about this, if at all he will be man enough to talk. But it's so unfortunate that you treat the mother of your kids and your marriage partner, in a very, very disrespectful way. I'd like to hear from you. What do you think about this whole story? Do you even believe Vera Sidika? Have you ever been in an abusive relationship, and how did you deal with, or are you still dealing with it? Tell me in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. My name is Kiki. As always, kindly don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You're up to date. Goodbye for now.